Hi, I'm Michelle Brain. I'm the midwife hypnotist. I'm the mother of 13 children. I'm a hypnotherapist and I'm also a midwife. And what do you take to hospital? What's going to make that room feel like your room when you go to hospital? And in Australia, we don't have that many home births, although I wish we did. Insurance is a real issue. So the chances are more likely that you will be going to a birth centre or a hospital to give birth in Australia. So what do you need? Well, as a midwife and a mother of 13 children, there's a few things that I really like to take. The number one thing that I like to take is a sarong, a really colourful sarong that I can just wrap around me. I can take it off. I can throw it over my back if I feel that I just need some sort of protection. I really like to have something on my body when I'm in labour. So a sarong for me gives me that protection. And I always make sure that they're really colourful. So a sarong is really good. I personally really like lavender oil. So I like to have some lavender oil either on my body or in the room that I can smell it. So they're two things. Now, when it comes to music and sound, it's amazing how over years you can change your thoughts and what you need to help you birth. And I remember Jimmy Barnes playing at one of my births. I really loved listening and concentrating on his music. So in my mind, I was singing, and that worked for me. And that was maybe 25 years ago. More recently, with my last births, it was really just about the silence. I really didn't want any sounds. I just wanted to go within. Probably, in fact, I don't know if there was music playing, then I probably wouldn't have heard it anyway, because my thoughts were just with inside me. I couldn't hear doctors speaking or nurses speaking or any noises at all. I went within. So it's funny how we change what we need or what we want. So we have, something to cover yourself, the smell, music, and what I really love to have at my birth is my other children. For me, having my children at my births was the most important choice of when I gave birth. Now, not at all my births did my children come, but most of my births I had other siblings at the birth. And for me, that was right. That was the right thing for me. I often have women come in with young children and they've rushed into hospital and organised grandma or someone to come up and pick up the younger sibling. And I'll say to them, why doesn't she stay? And several times I've had a beautiful little 3-year-old, I've had a 3-year-old sister and I've had a 3-year-old niece give birth to help their mother give birth to their sister or their cousin. And that is one of the most amazing feelings, to be able to be part of that family, to be able to be part of that particular moment in their lives. Whereas up until they spoke to me, their idea was their child should go home or their family members should go home. So for me, they're the most important things to have at my births. They're things that I like to have. So think about what you really like and make those choices and stick to them. Don't let other people talk you out of them. If they're right for you, they're right for you. And believe me, it's the most beautiful thing to see a young child be there and witness the birth of another. And it isn't horrendous for them. It isn't scary for them because it's a natural process and children just absorb it. They love it. So think about what you want for your birth. And don't forget, if you need a little bit of hypnosis to calm your farm, to get your thoughts straight, to know that it's okay to do it your way, check out my website, michellebrain.com.